Hi, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate. Today we're in Kuala Lumpur and we're at Jalan Bellamy, and we're about to indulge in a gigantic ikan bakar or grilled fish feast. There are amazing, delicious smells wafting through the air, and there's some incredible looking seafood on the grill. We can't wait to get in. Let's eat. I'm so excited. Out the front of this restaurant there are these massive pans and there's just seafood piled into them, being grilled and tossed, and the smells are just absolutely sensational. We've ordered a ton of stuff. We've got some sotong, which is squid. We ordered some stingray, which I'm very excited to try. I asked the lady which was the nicest fish, and she pointed to this one, so we grabbed one of those. And then there's also a Nasi campur, or a mixed rice sort of area in the restaurant as well. So you get a plate of rice, and then you can load different curries and vegetables onto your plate. So we've got a ton of different vegetables here. And we've got two types of dipping sauces. I've got to get in and try some of this stuff. I'm going to start with the sotong, or the squid. It looks like it's a huge squid and it looks quite tender. I'm going to dip it in this chili sauce. Well, I think it's chili sauce. I can see some chili flakes and give that a go. Wow. Squid like that, I'm often a little bit hesitant about ordering because it just looks like it's going to be so tough. But this is not at all. It is so tender. And that sauce has a real fiery kick. But it's very, very flavoursome. It's definitely chili. There's some green stuff in there, so maybe like coriander. If you know what this sauce is, please let us know in the comments below, because that's superstar. It's so good. I've got to try this stingray. It's been wrapped in, I think, banana leaf, and so I assume that the fragrance of the banana leaf as it's been cooking has just infused that stingray. Stingray is a funny type of fish. Like, I've only ever had it once. We had it in Penang, and it was cooked in sort of a mild sauce, and there was just something about the texture that I wasn't 100% taken with. So I'm very excited about trying this style of stingray. A lot of you have really raved about trying ikan pari. I think it was pari is stingray in Malay. So let's give this a go. It's quite like almost a gelatinous flesh. So I'm just going to scrape away a bit of it. And it's got these big bones. I got that. I'm just going to eat it straight with no sauces. Wow. There's something about the way that that has been cooked that's completely different to the first time that we had it. It's got a really sort of smoky, charred flavour. The texture of the fish isn't gluggy, even though it looks a little bit smushy. It's got like a real beautiful soft bite to it. I'm going to try another bit and give this dark sauce a go. It looks like it's made out of soy. There's some red onion or shallots, some chili, there's a lime in there. Give that a dunk. That sauce is quite sweet, and it's completely different to that fiery chili sauce. That's really, really beautiful.
I'm gonna try this fish. The skin on it looks amazing, so crispy. But before I try it, I want to tell you guys about coming to Jalan Bellamy. It was crazy. We got a Uber here, and it's very, very close to the central station. But excuse me, I tried some of that chili sauce that Sheena had on this squid. It's sitting in my throat. It's very close to the central station, except you feel like you're in the middle of the country. There's just these like skinny, windy roads through the forest and the grasslands. It's very, very cool. And it does feel like we've come to like a whole new world. Doesn't feel like we're in KL. It's a really exciting and fun place to come. I highly doubt public transport would get you here, so get a Grab or an Uber, but really cheap and easy. I've got to try this fish. It's just begging to be eaten. I'll just grab a little bit off the bone. I'm going to try it naked. It looks like it's got some sort of chili sauce all over it from when it's been cooked, so I'm not going to add to that for now. Oh, the flavor. I loved it. So it's coated in that chili sauce, but it tastes like fish, and I love that with fish. I hate it when a sauce or a condiment just takes over and ruins the fish flavor because it's so subtle. And this is a really soft white fish with a beautiful subtle flavor. Oh, the texture. That is amazing. That is a great, well, it's my second bite because I tried some of the squid off camera with that chili sauce that got stuck in my throat. But as far as on the camera goes, that is an amazing first bite to kick off this meal. This environment is amazing. You can hear the bands playing over there. People are piling in because it's right on lunchtime. I'm so excited for the rest of what we've got on this table.
I am loving the look of all these salads. I went a bit crazy because every dish looked so vibrant and appealing. But before I get into this, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have recommended places to us to eat in KL and in Malaysia and dishes that we need to try. We are loving the suggestions, so please keep them coming. Pop comments below. We love to hear from you, and whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying our food and travel videos. But now it's time to get into this. Wow. So I've got this salad which looks like mung beans, carrots, there's some spring onion, shallots, chilli. I load up a bit of that with some rice. The rice is buried. I can't even see it because there's just so much on this plate. So crisp, so refreshing, quite subtle, but because the flavours of the sauces are so punchy and bold, and we don't want to overshadow the seafood, like these side dishes are going to be perfect. I've also got some salads here, various herbs, grated coconut I think, give those a go. Just fresh, like a burst of flavour from all those herbs. And then I've also got a cooked vegetable dish. It's got some melon, I think some rice vermicelli, and just some greens, some sort of, it looks a little bit like water spinach. Give that a go. Really, really tender. And they were wallowing in this milky white sauce, which I assume might be some sort of coconut milk sauce. Oh, and I just ladled it all over the rice. This is just one epic meal.
This is awesome. This meal is so good. The thing that's really caught me is the stingray. It's amazing. Like Sheena said, we've had it one time before. It was a bit so-so. That was in Penang. But this time, unreal. The texture is incredible. It's actually more like the texture of meat than fish to me, or seafood. It's got like a real fatty feeling skin and then a real tender flesh underneath it and quite divided. It does have a really interesting bone structure with all these back and forth bones, so we're going to have to figure out the best method to tackle that. I'm adoring this. It is all so good. Oh, and this black sauce with chilies, lime, shallots. Unreal.
Just seafood done this way, like on the grill, or in this case in those big pans, it just lets the flavour of what you're eating, the true flavour, shine through. It's phenomenal. I'm loving this. That was so good. We had lunch at Kak Jat Ikan Bakar And we're walking away now and the smells are just wafting everywhere that I almost want to go back inside and have another meal.
We had a lot of food. Because it was so light, I totally feel like I could go back in, do it all again.
So good.
So good. We are going to head off now for a bit of a rest, but then we're meeting up with some other YouTubers for dinner. So we will pick this up at a Mamak.
So we're at a Mamak and we are with the awesome Mark and Amanda from the NYC couple. These guys quit their 9 to 5s and they are traveling the world, so check out their account. I'll link it up there. I don't even know where. Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you. We are not going to get into the food, but stay tuned because we will be filming a full Mamak video sometime soon. Thank you so much to those subscribers who recommended Jalan Bellamy and Ikan Bakar to us. We had an amazing time. If you have any more recommendations, pop them in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and we'll see you next time. We hope we inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller, not a tourist. Jumpa lagi!
The flavour.
There goes a sight from my soul.